Welcome to my first video of 2026. We're going to be figuring out what I'm going to read in the month of February. I'm going to select my February TBR using the jar behind me and the books that are wrapped. I have a total of 12 romances in my bookshelves, and that's the genre that I want to focus on for the month of February just because it's Valentine's Day. It just feels right to do so. But I did leave out two that I recently purchased. One, because I'm going to be including those books in my birthday haul that I will be filming and posting hopefully next week. And two, I wanted to still include them in this video because they are romances, but I decided to do something a little fun with those. I have asked my boyfriend to basically decide which one is mystery book number 1 and which one is mystery book number 2. And at the end of the video, we'll be selecting from one of those two options. And it will be a mystery to me until I figure out which one we decide, but it will be a mystery to you until my wrap up. And I am going to be leaving some clues at the end of the video, so stay tuned to see if you can guess what book is the mystery book. But let's just get straight into picking these books. I am so excited. I have literally been wanting to film this since last night when I wrapped all of those. And let's go ahead and just get started and see what we'll be reading in February. So I'm gonna give it a shake. Also, a minute for the jar. Stunning. My friend gave this to me for my birthday. I really want to like get a mixture of numbers, so let's select the first one. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick this one. I can already tell that it's yellow, and it's going to be book number 3. Book number 3. I'm actually so nervous to open it. Okay, I'm really happy with this one. So book number 3 is Sweet Heat. So I'm actually really excited to pick this one up. I've been wanting to read this for a long time, but I just haven't had a chance to. This is actually a sequel to a book called Honey and Spice that I absolutely loved. I guess in this book, they're basically exes and they reconnect and I guess reunite. And we get to see if they decide to be in a relationship. I really enjoyed the first one. That one took place when they were in college and he is the new guy in school that everyone is obsessed and interested in, and they somehow end up working on a project together to help one another be able to, I believe, get an internship and potentially enter a movie festival. And during that time, they end up falling in love. And I really enjoyed this book, so I am really excited to pick this one up and read it. I've heard nothing but good things. This is book number 2. Gonna give it a good shake. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. Okay, I got it. This is book number 10. Kind of want to guess these, but I really don't know. I want to say this is Beard or Truth, which I'll kind of be disappointed in if it is. Okay, no, it's not. Opening up number 10. It is The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. I'm actually really happy I picked this one because I did start reading this randomly because it was on Kindle Unlimited and I ended up picking up other books, but I was in the middle of it and I was really enjoying it. So this will be an easy read, especially with the mystery book that we'll be picking at the end because I have, I think, around 30% of it done. So I'm excited to get into this story. I also love Rebecca Yarros because of Fourth Wing, so I really have been enjoying reading her romance novels because I feel like her writing is still really great. So really excited to read this one. Okay, now let's go into book number 3. We're gonna give this one a shake. There is an Allie Hazelwood book that I am actually dying to read. Or not dying to read, but I know would be fun to read. So fingers crossed we get that one. I'm going to not look. Okay, and we have book 7. Okay, wait. This one is not the Allie Hazelwood book. Okay, let's go with 7. I'm not gonna look for this one. Oh no. I didn't want to read this book. I'm a little sad. I didn't want to read this book. This is also, though, one of the books that's probably been on my TBR the longest. It's called Truth or Beard. I don't even know why I picked this up. I think Sam just like was probably rage baiting me and told me I wouldn't read something like this. So the only reason why I'm not interested in it is because I see that there's like some sort of drawings in the book. I saw one randomly. Like, I don't know, just something about that is just giving me like young little kid, and I'm just unsure I'm gonna like it. I did check the reviews though before I put it in here to see if I wanted to just get rid of it, and it had pretty decent reviews, so we're gonna give it a chance and I'll have to let you know how I like it. So I'm not even really sure what it's about, but from what I'm reading in the back, I think it's like about 2 twins and like a mistaken identity, and the girl is like friends with one of the twins and she dislikes the other one, and I think something swaps and she ends up finding out she really likes the other twin that she thought she hated. I'm not sure. I'll have to keep you updated if I like it or not. But this is book number 3. Let's pick the next one. This is actually really fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, like picking it by chance like this. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing and just like twist it. If I end up choosing a mystery one, I'm just gonna select that one and we'll pick another book because the mysteries aren't in here. I got number 5. Okay, another bow one. I'm not gonna look. and I'm gonna just open it. Okay, I'm looking, but okay, this is the only hardback that I have here, which is The Rose Bargain. I've heard nothing but good things about this novel. I think I would prefer it in the paperback, but nonetheless, I am really excited to read it. I've heard that it's a play on like some sort of like bachelorette type of vibe, in the sense that there's basically a competition for one guy and there are multiple, I guess, girls interested in him. And I also feel like I've heard it's a little bit like Bridgerton. So I am really excited to read it, and it's not that long, so it'll be a really fun and great read for this month. Okay, so just to check in, so far we have 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9 left, and I just picked book number 4, so we have 2 more picks plus the mystery. Come on, Allie Hazelwood, come out wherever you are. Okay, let's pick this one. Number 8. No idea what this one is, but we finally got like a red one. Okay, I'm not looking. You're gonna see it first. I'm not looking. She feels like a soft cover. I'm gonna guess, yeah, I guess this one. I didn't know what it was called. This is another book that's been on my TBR for a long time, so I'm happy I'm finally going to read it this month. Heard really great things about it. I've heard that it's very emotional and loving and very much about a real life relationship, and it involves 3 friends. I believe this book is obviously gonna be about her, but there are 2 other books in this interconnected series that revolve around her friends. So I'm excited to get into this one and see if I'll be interested in picking up the rest of the interconnected series. But here we have book number 5. So we have 1 more book to choose plus the mystery book. All right, I'm not going to shake it this time, and I'm going to select this one. Okay, and it's mystery number 1. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have 2 mystery books that I will not be revealing to you guys. But if I picked it, then this is basically the number that I'll be choosing, which is mystery number 1. So now I have to go to Sam and have him select mystery number 1 for me. And then I will be putting on the screen the emojis that describe that book. So I'm gonna go cash this in. Okay, I got the mystery book. I'm really excited about it. And now we're finally down to our last pick, which I'm really excited. I don't know how I'm feeling right now about the TBR, because they're not really books that I'm like 1000% interested in. I think there are some other options here that I would have enjoyed more, but I actually can't even remember what we have left as far as my total options that I had wrapped up. So we'll have to see what the last one is. I like picked one up, but I'm like, I think it's the same one I had before. And that is number 9. Number 9, I think it's gonna be lucky number 9. I'm gonna open it, I'm not gonna look. Okay, I thought, okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, but it is not the book that I was thinking that it was. I thought it was going to be Not in Love by Allie Hazelwood, which I don't even know if that's one of her best books, but I'm just excited to read a romance novel from her because I read Bride and Mate this last November. Nonetheless, I'm still really excited to pick up this book because I recently purchased it, and I've heard nothing but cool and insane things about it. So I'm interested to see how this unique love story plays out. Okay, let me grab all of the books that I'll be reading in the month of February. I'm going to show you all of them, including the mystery book, but I have it flipped over. These are all of the books that I'm picking up and reading in February, which is actually insane. I'm really excited now to kind of decide in what order we're going to be reading these in, and I'm really happy about the mystery book. I'm thankful that a lot of the books are not ginormous, so I'll really be able to get through them, and that will lower my physical TBR, which is my absolute goal this year. I have to recount all of the books that are on my physical TBR because I've definitely gotten more books for my birthday. I need to know what number that is so we can see if it's attainable this year. I also want to open the last books to see what I won't be reading this month. Okay, don't mind my shelves being absolutely bare. So I'm pretty sure this is Not in Love by Allie Hazelwood, which was number 6, I think. Yeah. Not in Love by Allie Hazelwood, which these are still all contenders if I read fast enough, which I highly doubt. The next book, I want to say this is probably the Abby Jimenez book that I also really wanted to pick up. Yeah, it is. Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I forgot about this one, which is Our London Lives. It's a little bit bigger of a book, but I purchased it when I was in Japan over the summer of last year, and I was really looking forward to reading it this February, but it just didn't get picked. And last but certainly not least, I actually don't know what Oh, I know which one this is. It is from the writers of Crazy Rich Asians. Also another book I'm really looking forward to reading. Those were like, I think my top 4 picks that I didn't end up picking, which, you know, I'm gonna say that's a win because I probably wouldn't have picked up the other books otherwise or waited another year till February to pick them up. I'm not a big romance reader is what I'm realizing. I like more fiction. That's not even talking about fantasy because I think that's the largest part of my physical TBR. Nonetheless, thank you guys so much for being with me in this video. It was so fun to do. I can't wait to let you guys know how I'm liking the books I picked in February, as well as get my book haul out to you guys for my birthday. No better feeling than buying a book, but that also means that I will be on a book buying ban. So more on that in the next video. And also my January TBR. Currently, I think 3 days until the end of January, and I am not quite done. I have 2 more books to finish my January TBR, so we'll have to see if I make it through. But thank you again so much for being here with me and picking my February picks with me. Let me know in the comments if you're reading any of these books. I would love to just know that I have some pals out there that are also reading through romances this February, because that's just the best feeling ever. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.